It feels good. I think you look at the first half, we couldn't stick to our rhythm. For me, I wanted big plays and big plays now, and so really second half we came in and played the way we wanted to. That's what I'd say about that. It felt good. We were executing on all cylinders offensively, and then when there were times where we didn't execute, no one panicked. Everyone, just came back into the huddle, and we regrouped and we went back out there and tried to execute whatever play we were given. I'm going to be honest. I didn't know that we weren't going to have Tyreek, we didn't have Tyreek out there for the first couple snaps, and I just found out that he had cramps. But big-time players make big-time plays in big-time games, and that's what Tyreek did when he came in. Well, Tyreek was first in the progression, but I think they busted that coverage. They were all up. It looked like it was going to be a zero look, and then they dropped out. So, I think that might have just been an error, but we found that, and we took advantage of it.
What was the coach?
Yeah, we were playing normal football still. We weren't doing anything out of the ordinary until they did give us opportunities to take shots down the field, then that's what we did. But normal play calls. Oh, my gosh, yeah. Oh, my goodness, of course. How can you not watch someone like that? He had a great game as well. But, yeah, I would say the resiliency of our team, had shown coming out of halftime and, with that big deficit of a lead that they had. So.
We'd been talking about it. We just had a game where we were able to have the lead the whole game. And so the night before, I told the guys that, I was really hoping that we'd get some adversity in this game. And, I want to see how we respond to a deficit. And apparently they just took me way too literal. But it was, I called them out for, it was something that we all kind of expected. They're investing more than they ever have. They're really all in. And it was way disappointing. And so when you're down, the tendency is to kind of hang your head and be and it's from a good spot, but I just challenged him to say that who cares what the score is? It's about how we play football together. So this is an opportunity. It's a tough one, but it doesn't even matter. Let's get something out of this game to feel good about in the second half, and we'll worry about the score sometime in the fourth quarter. But let's just string some stuff together on both sides of the ball. So they had a spirited effort, and yeah, it was. It's all you talk about what it takes to be able to do something like that. It's an entire team of the right type of people, everyone echoing the same messages, and you have to get a little fortuitous. And shoot, all the credit goes to Baltimore for putting us in that bind, and then I had a lot of players make a lot of plays to get out of it, so that was very encouraging. Now maybe Tua will finally listen to me. And what I mean by that is, I've said it to you guys before, but, it's awesome to be critical of yourself. It is good. He has a high standard for himself. But, just after the first game, I just wanted to see the guy enjoy playing football and understand that, yes, you want to make the perfect read and the perfect throw every time. But who cares? If you just get better at one thing a game, you're going to be pretty good at the end of the season. So let's just press forward. Well, the absolute worst thing could have happened at the beginning of the game for him, where we get a contested ball. It's not really his fault. I know Tyreek will say he should catch that, the first interception, and then he starts pressing and throws it up for a second interception. So you want to talk about everything we talk about and how coachable the guy is. And, this is huge because he stopped worrying about the last play, and he went and played and took his responsibility serious to his teammates about, hey, I'm going to lead this team confidently. It is what you get into sports for. It is as cool for the coaching staff and him, like that's it was coming to life. I think it was a moment that he'll never forget, that hopefully he can use moving forward, because we didn't have the strongest. We basically had to play perfect complementary football to come back from a deficit like that against a really good team. So I couldn't be happier for him, and his teammates know. His teammates learned a lot about him, and I think he learned. His teammates learned a lot about him, and I think he learned something about himself.
You know what, man? At the beginning of the second half, I played the first series, and I began to feel like a little cramp in my body, man. And I just told Coach, man, it was from all the blocking you had me doing. Trying to be kind of funny, like, hey, bro, like, throw me the ball. But, all funny games, but I really was cramping, though, like, seriously. And, came inside, the trainers took care of me, and I was out for quick. Yeah, man, I still feel like we got a long way to go. It's still early on in the season, and I think we complement each other well, because, whether I'm blocking for him on the screen or whether he's blocking for me, I know that each and every play, each one of us is going to have each other's back, and it's not, at the end of the day, it's not about neither one of us. This is a team sport, and we've been fortunate, we've been blessed to play this great game of football, and we know that, it's only one football, and we all got one goal, and that goal is to win. We'll never give up, no matter the score, no matter who we're playing, no matter the challenge, I know this team here is going to give everything that, that we got, and we're going to do everything technique sound the way that we're practiced. Everything deliberate.